Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ambition Amplified. I'm Anais, and today we have a very special guest joining us. Please give a warm welcome to Chucky Hendricks.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, it's such a pleasure to have you here. Can we start a little by diving into your background, into the world of music and entertainment? Can you tell us about how you got started and what inspired you to start creating?
Uh, I actually really wasn't never into actual doing music. My
Hmm.
cousin got me into it. Like it was nothing I wanted to do at all. Found out he was rapping and he just kind of asked me like what I think. I was like, I don't know. I don't know about becoming a rapper. I don't, nah. So that was nothing that crossed my mind. Once I seen him do it, playing around with it a little bit, I started taking it serious. I just got a lot of feedback and like you should really take it serious. I just messed with it for a while. Then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna see what it can do, what I can do with it. So that's how that happened.
Yeah, that's awesome. And did growing up in Chicago influence your artistic development at all?
Uh, I didn't really listen to that many Chicago artists when I was first started making music.
Hmm.
There's like a lot of guys is out now. One out when I started, but one
Yeah.
yeah. So it wasn't that many artists to listen to.
Hmm.
I think when I first started trying to actually take it serious, I think Lil Wayne No Ceilings was out. That's was
Mhm.
a yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
So it was no artist. I think only artist that was popping so far during that time was maybe Kanye.
Wow.
The rest of them didn't exist yet. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. And you talked a little bit about your cousin, but was there any specific moment that was a pivotal moment that led you to pursue a career in music or acting at all?
Uh, Probably a studio moment. Just getting feedback from people. Just
Hmm.
you're in the room and seeing people react to my music. Just looking like okay, it's maybe I got something. Maybe I got
Yeah,
something going.
that's awesome. And did you have any early musical influences that have shaped your style, your musical style thus far?
Uh, hmm. I used to listen to all type of stuff, so I think that's where my creativity come from, mixing in stuff
Hmm.
from like pop, rock, country, even gospel music, like just mixing in
Hmm.
stuff, and I think that's really how I became. It got me like being creative.
Hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. And if you had to describe your musical style in just three words, what would those be?
Uh, I say real, free, uh, I say pain.
Mm, that's nice. Are there any specific genres or artists that have influenced your sound?
When I first started, yeah, I used to.
Hmm.
I didn't like I said, I didn't know how to rap at all. I wasn't even trying to be a rapper. So my whole
Yeah.
thing with writing, it'd be like, what would Lil Wayne say? What would
Mm,
Wayne say this or this would be something that Lil Wayne would say. So
yeah.
that was my whole thing at first. Like the whole thing. Just wondering what Lil Wayne would say.
Mhm. That's awesome. And what does your typical songwriting process look like?
Uh, if it's a vibe, if the beat catch me right away, I just instantly like creativity is there. I just come up with just stuff.
Mhm. Do you have a specific routine or ritual that you do before you go into the studio or before you perform live at all?
Nah, usually it just happens naturally. Like half of the time when I go in the studio, the engineer be working on something, and I'm like, yeah,
Hmm.
I need that. I need that
Hmm.
beat. Let's don't even give it to no. that now. So let's go and start with that one. Yeah. So it'll be something I want to go there and work on. Like I done written and okay, I want to come there and do this, but
Hmm.
I catch him cooking up something. I'm like, okay, I have to put what I got on pause and we finna start on what you got going on right now.
Hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. And when you are writing, do you write with a specific audience in mind, or just your personal experiences and reflection?
Uh, I used to write what I go through and personal experience, and then I thought about like a lot of people go through different stuff, so I just wanted
Hmm.
to make songs that can touch other people.
Yeah.
So I start knowing that other situations I know of or I've been told I can touch those
Mm.
situations. Everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I know you have a really big fan base with 30,000 followers on Instagram. How do you balance entertaining your fans and staying true to your message?
I really don't pay no mind. I don't pay no mind. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, that's awesome. And then is there any like way that you stay innovative without losing your true sound?
Uh, nah. I just try not to sound like nobody. That's all.
Mm,
Just stick to what I know. Yeah, myself.
that's
I
awesome.
try different flows just to see how can I switch it up a little, but I
Hmm.
still try to make sure it sound like me.
That's nice. And then what does authenticity mean to you as an artist, and how do you try to maintain it in your work?
Uh, hmm. I think staying authentic, I think it means like, far as to me, well, like I said, you don't go off of what you know. So you keep your routine, own your creativity of how you do it. And I don't really think you should, if it's working for you, I don't think you should change it and try to, like, if you got something going, just like put what you got going in it. Because
Yeah.
if you listen to people and you try something else, it's not really, you're going off of. So I think it's just staying true to yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes total sense. And then how do you balance being part of the local creative community with also standing out as your own individual artist?
Uh, but it's not hard of a balance because I'm not like on a level where I feel like I don't have to like just, you know,
Hmm.
to me like that or, it's not a problem. So I'm not at that peak yet, but
Yeah.
one day I get there.
Yeah, one day. And
Yeah.
then when you're stuck creatively, like maybe you're experiencing writer's block, what strategies do you use to spark new ideas?
Uh, Probably just life experiences, seeing things, being through things that helped me create a lot.
Hmm.
Or if I know what somebody else been through, I can easily jot down stuff or how my day went or how I feel the year going, the month going. I just express myself that way.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good technique. And then do you feel that there are any misconceptions about music or being an artist that persist that you'd like to challenge with your art?
Um, I think nowadays a lot of people take it like it's like show me now. So
Yeah.
so whatever you're rapping about, okay, let's see. So it's like more of a show thing than back then it was rhyme. You can rhyme. Okay, that's something you can put words together. It doesn't matter what you said really or did, it's how you can flow. Now you gotta, okay, you say you got these many cars, let's see it. Or you say you got all of this, let's see it. So
Hmm.
I think that's like,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
fair. And how do you yourself approach collaborations with other artists or producers?
Uh, I really didn't have that many. It's just people I happen to go to school with or
Mm,
end up already knowing. They
yeah.
started becoming a producer the same time I started working. So okay,
Mm,
let's help each other.
hmm.
Let's work with each
Absolutely.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's awesome. And is there somebody that would be your dream to collaborate with in the future?
Uh, definitely Chief Keef. That's the first
Mm,
feature I want.
yeah,
Yeah, once
that's
I make it
awesome.
to that point, that's the first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be
I like
amazing.
Fredo Bangs a lot too, though.
Mm, yeah,
That's more of a person I've been listening to a lot lately.
yeah, absolutely. Those are two amazing artists. Um, and what impact do you hope that your music has on your listeners?
I just hope they can get some real from it, and
Hmm.
that it be an impact on them in a good way. For them to learn from it. That my music can be a safe place for anybody.
Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing. And then, where do you see your career going in the next 5 years or so?
Uh, I think I can really get it off the ground to where I wanted to be. Because
Hmm.
I stopped for a while. I did stop, and I was like, I don't know, way things going. I'm just relax. I didn't stop writing. I dropped stuff.
Mm, yeah.
Last thing I dropped was Valentine's Day, February
Oh, wow.
14th. I just did a 2-song EP just to see
Oh,
the reactions. And
nice.
before then, I haven't dropped nothing since like 2020. So I
Hmm.
just had to, okay, let me see how people react if I put something out. Just to,
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah.
Getting back in the swing of things, that's awesome. And do you have like, what would to you your I made it moment look like?
Uh, I'll say doing a show a cappella, cut the
Mm,
music off, watching the crowd sing word
yeah.
for word. That's
Hmm.
when I'd love. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And how do
Oh,
you
yeah.
plan on continuing that growth and evolution as an artist?
Stay consistent.
Hmm.
Just keep dropping, keep dropping, keep dropping. Need to
Absolutely.
do more videos, more visual. I got a lot of stuff that's just out without visual, so I need to do more stuff with visual. Yeah, more videos for sure.
Hmm. Absolutely. That's an amazing way to grow. And then, have you experienced any challenges early on in your career as an artist, and how are you able to overcome those?
What type of challenges?
Just any, generally.
I'll say uh, the feeling of lack of support,
Mm,
support system. I think that's what kind of caused me to fall back on music a lot.
hmm.
Just being there that I don't have the support that I should have. But that's what
Hmm.
caused me to like, okay,
Yeah. And
fall back
then,
on it.
yeah, absolutely. What advice would you give to young aspiring artists who look up to you, who may be going through that lack of support or dealing with any other challenges in their careers or their lives?
Just stay consistent with it. Just don't stop. Keep doing. Just keep foot on the gas.
Mm, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh, and then just looking ahead, how do you envision contributing to narratives about Chicago culture through your music, acting, or community and storytelling?
Say that one more time.
Looking ahead, how do you envision contributing to narratives about Chicago culture through music, acting, or even community and storytelling?
Uh, I don't know. Might stun me with that one. That's something I got to think about. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. And then how do you balance just like creating from your personal life and just like your everyday life with writing and music?
uh, I make sure I give myself some time.
Hmm.
Yeah, just try
Absolutely.
to make time for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It is therapy.
Hmm. Yeah, That's true. Yeah, that's awesome. And then I just have a couple more questions left here for you. Are you working on any upcoming projects right now that we should keep a lookout for?
Uh, I got a collab coming out that I'm working on.
That's
Actually, with
awesome.
my cousin, he's upcoming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm want to get actually get some work done with him, and he is something that a person that kept me on my
Mm-hmm.
toes, like just listening to him, and okay, it put the fire under me. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
gotta get back in it. So
Yeah.
he's one of the reasons why I started back. Like, okay, let's go and work. Let's
Yeah,
get it.
absolutely. That is wonderful to hear. And then just a couple more. What does ambition mean to you?
Uh, it's just that if you got it or not, the hunger that drives that if you like that want.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be half with it. You gotta if you gonna be ambitious about something, you
Yeah.
gotta really gotta go out there.
Mm-hmm.
Got to.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is kind of on the same note, but what does success as an artist look like to you?
Uh, I would have to put it into a couple of things. Definitely buy my mama crib.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be the first thing. Like gotta check off.
Mm-hmm.
And just looking back of everything I overcame. Once my success get to a point where I can sit back and like, yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
I can see it, and I know like, yeah, I made it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. And then just wrapping up, can we play a little game of an artist edition of this or that?
Okay.
All right. Improvising or sticking to the script or lyrics?
I do improvise. Sometimes script can
Mm-hmm.
be. I mean, it can be good. The script can be good, but improvise it can be something that you know that just work.
Yeah. Hmm. And then studio session or live performance?
Uh oh, I would say I might say the session because I'm not in there with too many people,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm kind of like in my space where I go like I call it like Goku in the time chamber. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
like in that mode where just that creative mode.
Mm-hmm. And then an intimate show or a big festival show?
I love to see what a festival show look like.
Mm-hmm.
I did a
Yeah.
few clubs and stuff and got to see the reaction of people just first hearing me or even knowing about me. So I got to see, okay, I can rock the crowd. I can, do a little something. So I love to see how a festival go.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then last one, freestyle session or pre-written verses?
Uh, it depends because if I'm in the mood or something that makes me want to freestyle, I'm really going. I probably write it just so I can remember it. I'll probably
Yeah.
write it down. Yeah,
That's
'cause
completely.
I've done a lot of freestyles and I'm like, man, I wish I would have wrote it down or recorded myself. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know what I said.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. All right. Before we wrap up, is there anything exciting that you'd like to share with our audience? I know you said you had that collaboration coming up, but any other upcoming projects or events they should keep an eye out for?
Um, Once I do this collab, I think most likely it'll be a continuous thing with the collab. I
Hmm.
think,
Yeah.
yeah, I think me and my cousin inspire
Hmm.
music. I definitely think we can do that. And I might work on a tape after that, just a mixtape, just to keep it going in
Hmm.
between.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we will be sure to keep an eye out for those. Before we say goodbye, where are our viewers able to find you to keep updated with your life and your upcoming projects?
Uh, well, Instagram,
Hmm.
Chucky underscore Hendrix. I got uh my album and EP still on Apple Music. I think it's on everything: Spotify, YouTube.
Hmm. Yeah. That's awesome. Well, thank you for joining us so much today. It's been an absolute pleasure talking with you.
Oh,
Thank you all
thank
for
you.
tuning in, and don't forget to follow Chucky Hendricks and Ambitious Entertainment for more content. Until next time, take care, everybody. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
All right.